How's it going, gamers? You got hands here, and today in Dauntless we're going over two awesome builds for Urska Sword that I absolutely love right now. And as you can see, one of the builds is a spin to win build, and I just destroy Torgadoro so quick, and it is solid. It is super solid, and it'll work in several escalations because it does have cunning on it, and you can definitely make it a lot better with some crit and some damage amps in escalation for a solid, awesome build that utilizes parasitic to keep you alive. And for all you people who love to block and prairie away and got that perfect timing down, we have a build that utilizes Avenging Overdrive, and it is amazing as well, especially because it's bonded to Pangarn's bond. And the previous bond on the build for the spin to win was Boreas, and I explained why on that. So stay tuned for both builds and find your favorite build. So turn on your system, grab your sword, and let's get ready. We're about to get in this video right now, y'all. What is up, gamers? I'm sure you're excited to hop in this build, so let's do it. Remember, we have two builds, and let's start with the Avenging Overdrive, the stronger, more commonly used build. First, you're going to want to get the Hypothermica, which is Urska's Sword, and don't forget about that legendary ability. It does some nice, decent damage, it chills the behemoth, and most importantly, it interrupts the behemoth, so definitely use that bad boy when you should. We're going to throw a Berserker cell in there and a Discipline cell. For the special, we're using Avenging Overdrive because it is real nice, and if you time it right, you can block almost in every attack, and it is amazing. And the mod that synergizes well with our special is Recursive Hilt because it regenerates stamina and valor, so make sure to use that correctly so they synergize well and you can just keep up a great damage with this great build. The bond is with Pangar because we get that Knockout King, but most importantly, that beautiful Ice Bomb. Remember to destroy that bad boy for 50% extra damage. The headpiece is Shrouds, and we're going to put an Overpower cell. The chest piece is also Shrouds, and we're going to put another Overpower cell. These are Malcarion's arms, and we're going to put a Wild Frenzy in that bad boy. And these are Koshai's legs, and we're going to put an Energized cell. For the Lantern, because we want a little bit extra damage and it's just amazing, we're using Drask's Eye for that insta tap for that extra damage and the hold, and you're going to put an energized cell in there as well. If you're going to rock tonics, Frenzy, Assault, and Blitz, that's where it's at. So all in all, for this build, we have a +6 Energize, which recharges our weapon so we can drive as fast as possible. And also, why +6 and not just a +3 is because I believe while you're in your special, you also regenerate more while you're doing your attack, so you stay in your special longer with a +6. You can play with that and definitely choose what you like. We also have a +6 Overpower, Predator, Rage, Berserker. I mean, look at all of that damage. Discipline to keep us at half health, but it also gives us a critical strike chance. And the Knockout King from the weapon, and Wild Frenzy for an attack speed buff. So as you can see, this is an all-around great solid build, and it does great damage, and I hope you enjoy it. Alright, gamers, so the next build is a spin to win parasitic build that also does great damage and is super fun to use, and we're going to bond it to a different bond. So let's hop into this. We're utilizing parasitic so we can stay alive, because while you're spinning you can't dodge and you can't heal, and so we're going to need the parasitic to heal us and mitigate that damage and also give us a little bit of damage reduction that's spread over time. And you're going to throw a rage cell in the next slot. The special is Ardent Cyclone, spin to win, baby. Don't forget to do the tap at the last part of your special meter so you can do that last swing for some great damage. The mod for this one is also Recursive Hilt because it is amazing. So definitely do your Blades Rush to restore your stamina and your valor. And we're going to bond this one to Boreas. We don't necessarily need that conditioning, but it's about the special. So you can choose to bond it to Pangarn's or Boreas, but I really like the Boreas one because while you're in your special, you're continually generating frost sprites that grant your next attack +6 damage and minor frost damage, and it's a max of 4 sprites, so we're constantly spinning and in our special, so we're constantly creating those damage sprites that are really beneficial. The headpiece is Stormclaws because that's going to give us an Energize, and we're going to throw a Wild Frenzy cell in there. The Shroud is the chest piece, and we're going to put an Overpower cell. These are Torg's arms, and you're going to put a Discipline cell in that bad boy. And the legs are Thrax's, and we're going to put a Cunning cell. because we're just spinning, winning, and we're doing some great lantern charge, we're going to use Pangarns for the hold, because you create a frost pillar that deals some nice damage over time. And I'm telling you, even if you use the tonic, it's even way more awesomer. You're going to be pumping out those frost pillars and doing really great damage in escalation or in small area battle arenas, and it really shines, definitely. And you're going to put an energized cell in there, and for the same reason, because a +6 energized, so we can get to our special as fast as possible and stay in it as long as possible. So for the tonics, like I said, if you're going to use them, try Frenzy and Assault. Definitely try the Aether Drive tonic with the Pangar Lantern. It's just out of this world crazy cool. So all in all, what we got going on here is a +6 Cunning. So you could use this build in several escalations with the Cunning amps to increase the damage and the efficiency of this build. We also have a +6 Energized that increases our weapon recharge weight, and we just talked about that. And then Overpower at +6, Rage at +6. That's some decent, great damage. But remember, Cunning is also our damage factor, because when we do hit a critical strike, it's going to do that extra damage from this cell. And then Conditioning, Discipline, Parasitic, and then Wild Frenzy. So all in all, this is a really solid, good spin to win build, and I really enjoyed it, and I think it does some great damage, especially with some good amps. Alright gamers, that's all I got for you today. Hey, if you like this video and you want to see more, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and click on that bell for notifications so we can stay together as a crew. And if you're looking for a crew in game, hit us up on Discord. That link will be in the description of the video, as among many other ones, as in my merch store and my social media, so hit me up on those spots as well. So this is Hans signing out. Peace, y'all.